Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. I'm asking you to continue to pray for me by leaving dislikes on this video. Um, Going to another major party tonight, and I want you to pray for some success with me mingling with the right people. That's been a big soreness of mine. I'm having a hard time integrating myself into the culture. I live in Phoenix, Arizona right now. I'd like to elaborate on a concept that I've been talking about lately, and I kind of gave it a name over this week. I call it Dislikanomics. I was at a performance review at work, and I did very well. I teach at a community college. I got very high marks from all of the students, and my boss is going to come observe me teach a class 2 weeks from now. But from the discussion I had with him over the phone, it sounds like he's already marked it good already. I actually I told him that I just want to make sure we have good attendance that day because the students got a lot on their minds, right? A lot of these students work full time, some of them more than full time, and that's the only thing that's been weighing on me, whether or not I can get good attendance on the day that he comes in. So that was I teach at two different colleges. The other college I had similar sentiment as well over there. In fact, I tried to take a day off the other day. This past Wednesday was Mary Curry's birthday. She turned 157 years old. I was going to take a day off. The problem was that the students got their exams back on Tuesday, and we had a good discussion about it. And I was telling the student how he had to be careful about some of these careless mistakes because a lot of significant disasters and losses have been caused by little errors like that, right? I went on to elaborate about how we almost had a plane crash in Canada, Air Canada 143, the Gimli glider, how that was caused by a stupid math error, how we lost a Mars climate orbiter because of another error just like that. And so we had a good conversation about that. And after I had elaborated this to the student who was making all these mistakes, I felt like I didn't want to leave the students to the substitute teacher. And so I canceled my day off plans. Well, so I've been doing, and then I have my art career as well. I've been getting very good results there too, although I could be doing better with networking with other people. But at the same time, I'm really struggling with part of the reason that I've been propelling so hard on all fronts with my jobs and my art career is that I'm not having much of a social life. And the more that I keep hiding out in my work, the more my social life keeps suffering. And also because I don't have any friends to brag to, I almost don't even want to take a vacation. So I moved to Phoenix 2 years ago, and I haven't taken a trip overseas since moving here. The furthest I've gone is to go see the solar eclipses. There was an annular solar eclipse last October, and then I went to see the total eclipse in April. But I haven't, aside from that, I haven't been traveling very much because I feel like I don't even have anybody to come home to and brag about it. And so instead of doing that, I've been hiding out at my work, right, and getting high marks there. And because I'm not spending money traveling, I'm just accumulating a lot of bismuth, making more art. And my social network continues to suffer. The more my social network suffers, the more I hide out at work. And basically, I've been calling, I gave this concept a little bit of a nickname this week. I called it Dislikanomics. And unfortunately, I want to turn it around because I don't think it's sustainable. I think eventually this lack of social network is going to drag everything down with it, right? It's not going to be a rising tide lifts all boats. It's going to be a sinking ship sinks everybody nearby, right? And so I hope you will pray that I turn this tide around by leaving a dislike on this video. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.